Today's a big day. Today is Martin Luther King Day, also President Trump's inauguration day. And also, another big thing happening today is we're getting our table saw today. I recently ordered a Harvey 36-inch, 4 horsepower stainless steel or nickel-plated table saw. That should cover all my needs here, now, and in the future. I don't see myself really ever upgrading. Thought about the 52-inch. I figured it wasn't that necessary for 36, especially with my shop space that I have. But currently, as y'all know, I am using the Delta table saw here. I believe it's like 1.5 horsepower. I've had it for many, many, many years, but it is time to let it go, guys. There it is in all its glory. It's served me well. It's still in excellent condition. I've been taking care of it except for some sanding marks here, but that's fine. We are going to upgrade, and it's supposed to arrive today. It says in between from 2 to 4 p.m. We'll see how close that is. It is now 3 o'clock, so it's getting close to time.
I think we can. Push.
Yeah, let's get a good start.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go.
Oh, that works awesome, man.
What do you want?
That will work right there.
Here is good.
Just as long as we can walk through, that's good. Yeah, that's good, man. £1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's cold today. As y'all saw, deliveries here of the Harvey table saw. Man, I am super excited. I feel like a kid at the candy store right now. This whole time making all these cutting boards and tables and desks and all that all leads to shop upgrades. And this is another big shop upgrade. One of these days I'll do like a shop little tour. It's a little 2-car garage shop, but hey, it gets the job done. Recently I upgraded the joiner to an 8-inch grizzly joiner with a helical head. Haven't shown y'all that. But if I ever get a bigger shop, that will get upgraded eventually too. Hopefully to a 12-inch. That'd be awesome. But let's get to taking this all apart, breaking it all down, and then we'll do some unboxing stuff. The goal is to put the base first. The Spider Mobile Base Pro and the extension. That way we can put the table saw cabinet on top of that and then build it from there. So stay tuned if you like this kind of stuff. When I ordered this, it was, I believe in January, late December, early January, something like that. And I didn't realize, but the fires in California were going, and they're located in Montclair, California, which is just south of the Eaton fires. And I was worried that, maybe, hopefully none of their employees' homes were damaged or anything, but it slowed down maybe shipping because it did take like 2 weeks to ship out. I was going to call them and see what's up, but I just decided to give it time and let whatever happens. But thankfully it shipped out and it seems like everything's okay, so just praying for those guys, all those people who have to deal with all that. When I was in the Marine Corps, stationed at Camp Pendleton, every year almost, if we weren't in Iraq, we were in Pendleton, and there was always some kind of fire going on. Spider Mobile Base Extension. That came off easy. So we're gonna have to put this together. One of the first things to put together. Dust collection cabinet for the router. Compass router fence for the router. Mobile Base Pro. So this is the one that goes for the table saw, the cabinet for the table saw. Ooh, that one's got some weight to it. Ooh. That one's got some weight. Cast iron table for the router. That one's getting heavy. Oh my god. That's heavy. This big eye rip vent system. Surprisingly, that's not too heavy. I wonder if it's just the vent. Rip eye, this is part of the rails. These are the rails. Dust arm collection. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the dust arm collection or not. We'll see. Tabletop. Saw here, dust collection. Owner's manual. Not sure what these are. Comes with the destroyer blade. That's for shipping, I'm sure. And then the hose. Connectors. On the flat side here. Other side. Plywood right here on this side, so I can get an accurate measurement. 24 1/8. Tension. Yeah. I don't know the sizes. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to try to figure out center. We got 16 inches. I just want to attach this to here, center. There we go. Table saw.
Oh.
It moves around pretty freely there.
Is that you right there?
That's it. She's good.
I got it. Hey, Simba, 爬山的。这么加它？
Bud, watch out.
What?
So it goes right here.
This guy.
Yeah.
So we're just going straight back with them?
Pretty much. We could slide it over to where we just do this.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Victor. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck. That's heavy.
Worse when it's cold. Victor and I will hold one side, you put the bolts in.
Right.
Put this guy in his little footholes. Hang on.
Up. There. Alright. Hammer's there. As y'all saw today, the delivery, the mobile base we put together and put the cabinets all on the mobile base, and then the extension wings, the left, right, and then the router table. As y'all can see, this is where it's going to be in its final resting place pretty much. I have my 220 plug down there. It's on an extension, but this is it. Next step, the rails, the big eye rip fence, and then we'll deal with the last thing we do is the router. If I haven't shown y'all, I have a brand new Bosch router, the 1617 EVS, and I have a Incra router lift, the Master something, I forget. But I'll show you the unboxing of that on the next step. Day 2 of the Harvey table saw install. Today's goal is inserting the blade, making sure that the blade is parallel with the tabletop, and then we're going to try to put the rails as well. So let's go ahead and get that started. So some blades, most blades don't have these little notches here. This goes in line here. We will go ahead and leave it on since it does have it, but if it doesn't, you remove those. Get it to 90. this one. Slide. We are 0.001 deflection. That is well within. Make sure that it's flush all around. Now, and then nothing touching. Perfect. Back rail. Spacer blocks. Front rail.
It just hurt me. What's this? So smooth. It's easy to click. I love that this does not get in the way at all when you're walking by, because we know when you walk by, people always hit it. Now let's make sure. So we are at 1/16. There goes one. Welcome back to day 3 of the Harvey almost complete table saw build or setup, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, today's goals: dust collection, router table, and to be honest, guys, I think that's it. Oh, and then we got to do the miter gauge. The fence should be easy for the router, but after that, this thing is done. Besides, I'm going to run a kind of a new system for the dust collection. I want to bring it to the front, but I'll show you that here in a bit and explain that into depth a little bit more. But anyways, let's get started. All right, guys. So we are going to install a Incra Master Lift 2 on the table saw. This is the old Bosch that I have. I'm going to use this thing for the router sled for the bigger pieces of wood that I have. So this is going to that. I had a DeWalt on that one. That one burnt out finally. So the old Bosch is going to that.
We all look up to our fathers. All our lives if all is right, and we all need of mothers when the day is dark as night, and the drums of war are getting
No need
louder.
for it. There's not that option on the way.
Gonna come to your town, gonna find your corner, and we'll soon be knocking on your door. Someone pulls an easy trigger, puts another to the ground, in disbelief, staring at his fingers, through which his blood runs with his life. And the drums of war are getting louder, the sound you never heard before. Gonna come to your town, gonna find your corner, and we'll soon be knocking on your door.
Should I keep that in the blooper reel or in the video, or just it never happened? We'll see. Anyways, here's the pretty neat. Let's take it to the router table. It's simply just a matter of
right in front of us, for so long buried in the snow. Yes, here we are, shining diamonds, burning bridges as we go. And the drums of war are getting louder, a sound you never heard before. Gonna come to your town, gonna find your corner, and we'll soon be knocking on your door. Gonna come to your town, gonna find your corner, and we'll soon be knocking on your door.
stop. Actual main part. Just you can slide in. Slide it in. Handle, I guess. We're gonna secure it. Like so. Alright, now we get our square. And we want to check to make sure that we are so we don't have any more play.
So the next step is the dust collection's in the back of the table saw. My goal is to bring the router and the table saw 4-inch hoses around to where they meet, come to the front, and connect to this dust right from Rockler manifold. So the top one would be router, the bottom is going to be bottom's table saw, top is router. So I'm going to need to find a way to mount this to either the side of the box for the router or the access panel to the table saw. Okay, I figured it out. I know where I put it. I already secured it, but let me show where I put it. So, like I said, the dust port, everything's from the front, so the dust ports are in the back. So I attached it to the router box right there. It's a pretty easy movement to move up and down. But that's the majority of its life right there in that position. I use the table saw way more than the actual router. Pretty simple though, right? Can't get what we want all the time, right? So this will be good enough. Satisfying. Here's the switch. I was able to use this track here underneath the thing. I'm also using it just to hang that out. And then I just put that on there and it's on there solid. It's not moving. Very first cut with the table saw. Cuts it like if it's nothing's there, obviously. But check this out. So I was real iffy, or I am still iffy on that over-arm dust arm, but when I'd have my garage closed, that's when it gets the most dusty. And my old table saw would shoot up off the blade. It's pretty bad. But check this out. This is the only dust that I got on the table saw. Sorry for the dogs, but okay. So the router shelf, or the router fence, I'm saying, when I'm not using it, I need to stow it away. So I was watching Izzy Swan's video, if y'all watch him on YouTube, and he kind of did a contraption, but he didn't explain what he did, but I kind of put it all together to see what he'd do. But this is what we ended up with. So we put antenna brackets around here in the pole on the legs, antenna bracket, and then I put hinges that lock. There you go. And you can fold this table out of the way, or the shelf out of the way when you're not using it, or you can just lock it in place and it's solid. That thing ain't going nowhere. And as you can see, using the fence, the router fence, we just place it in its location there. And now you have all of your table saw, all 36, 37, 38 inches to make big cuts. Works. And then we made a little bracket here. I had my buddy Travis 3D print these little brackets. and I attached it to a 2x6 that I planed down to 1.25 inches. And then I attached magnets to the back with the CNC. I carved out a space for them and inserted them. There goes that, just like that. Then all we do is put the miter gauge there when it's not in use. Pretty neat. Alright guys, so as y'all saw, that is the build of the new table saw. Harvey 4 horsepower, big eye rip fence, nickel plated table saw. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you like this content, like, share, and subscribe. Plan to make more projects. I know I've slowed down a little bit, but it'll catch back up. Some things I just don't film, but believe me, I'm very busy in the shop. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching Vargas Woodworking Creations.